We appreciate your presence here. I'm Tim Constantine, President and CEO of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware. To my right is Dr. Ken Melani, who is the President and CEO of Highmark. I'll open up and just share some information, and then turn it over to Dr. Melani, who will fill you in on Highmark. Earlier this morning, we met with our employees and announced that we had signed an affiliation agreement with Highmark. Highmark is a Blue Cross Blue Shield affiliate, and Dr. Melani will fill you in on more details regarding the company and their operations. It's an affiliation that we're very excited about. It'll allow us to retain our local presence here in Delaware, plus it'll offer us the opportunity to the expanded capabilities that a company like Highmark is able to offer. This agreement really is a culmination of a 4-year process. Our board of directors began a strategic planning process, long-term strategic planning process in 2006. We redefined our mission and vision. Ultimately, working with management and our advisors, our board determined that it is in the best long-term interests of Blue Cross Blue Shield to partner with another Blue Cross Blue Shield plan. After careful deliberation, we selected Highmark as the preferred partner and have spent several months in negotiations with Highmark. Ultimately, this will allow us to retain our not-for-profit status, enhance our operations, maintain financial stability, and continue to provide the high level of local service that we have been known for historically here in the marketplace. We will continue to be a separate legal entity headquartered here in Delaware with significant operations remaining here in Delaware. We will remain under the regulatory oversight of the Delaware Insurance Department as we are today. As a result, the proposed affiliation will be subject to a review process. The Delaware Insurance Commissioner will be responsible for conducting the regulatory review process. Ultimately, we expect that this affiliation will be a good thing for everyone, certainly for our customers, our members, physicians and hospitals in our network, and the state of Delaware. It'll allow us to offer enhanced product capabilities, allow us to offer enhanced services to our customers, physicians, and hospitals. It'll allow us to be more cost-effective and more cost-competitive in the marketplace, and it will enable us to access the state-of-the-art technology systems that Highmark has in place. I'll turn it over to Dr. Melani to walk you through Highmark and its operations and organization.
Sure. Well, it's a pleasure to be here today, and we're happy to be part of this affiliation with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware. A little background on Highmark. Highmark has a 75-year history of having provided health insurance products through originally Blue Cross of Western Pennsylvania, which is in the 29 counties of Western Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania Blue Shield, which is a statewide organization. That arrangement was a joint operating agreement that existed for nearly 60 years. In 1996, those two organizations decided to formalize the relationship, came together and merged to form Highmark. And the precipitating event back in 1996 was healthcare reform. You remember, it was the Clinton administration, and all sorts of things were going to happen in healthcare. We thought it made sense to combine the two organizations to better serve the community, providers, customers, and the community at large. And we believe it's been a successful model. In 1998, we expanded our operation by bringing in the West Virginia or Mountain State Blue Cross Blue Shield plan in a controlled affiliate relationship, which is the same relationship we're proposing here with the Delaware Blue Cross Blue Shield plan. A few years later, we also did a joint venture with Northeastern Blue Cross, where we had a joint operating agreement and memorialized our relationship through the structure of a joint venture in Northeastern Pennsylvania. So in the health insurance business, we've been moving forward over the last decade to do more and more alliances with Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans, bringing together the strength of the local presence and trying to get efficiencies, economies of scale, and strengthening the organizations collectively so we can win in our markets and deliver on the mission, the promises we have to the members of our communities. In addition to that, Highmark has expanded its operations over the years and become a diversified insurance company. We now have a number of divisions that provide products throughout the United States. We have a dental company that operates throughout the U.S. and Guam and Puerto Rico, known as United Concordia, services over 8 million people through that organization. One of our major customers is the Department of Defense, the through TRICARE and the contract in serving reservists and their dependents. Another organization we have is our HM Insurance Group, which provides a variety of products, but the main product is stop loss or reinsurance. Today it's the third largest reinsurance company in the U.S., and it basically provides product and services to nearly 26 Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans throughout the U.S. So again, partnering with the Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans to make them successful. The other organization we have, or division we have, is our Government Services Unit. And Highmark has the contract with the Centers for Medicare Services to be the J-12 intermediary for contractor processing all claims for Part A and Part B Medicare recipients in the state of Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, and D.C. So we're a large contractor for government in the Medicare arena. The last organization we have, or subsidiary, is our Vision Company, which is a vertically integrated vision company providing vision insurance to approximately 18 million Americans. Also, we have a wholesale company which designs and manufactures eyewear, distributes that eyewear in 61 countries. And the last component piece is a division that provides eye care centers. We have nearly 600 retail eye care stores throughout the U.S. where we provide products and services to people. So it's an organization that's providing services to 30 million individuals throughout the U.S. today with an infrastructure that's been put in place to support all segments of the marketplace. In our health business, we're providing services to every segment. We do the commercial business, large groups, mid-sized groups, small groups, individuals. We do government business in Medicare, not only in our processing area, but also our Medicare Advantage plan, one of the largest Medicare Advantage plans in the U.S., and also Medicaid. We do Medicaid business throughout Pennsylvania and West Virginia. So we're really excited about the opportunity to bring Delaware Blue Cross Blue Shield into the family and to collectively use the resources that we have, the successes we've had in the local markets, and the combined human resource and capital we have. I think that's the biggest thing here is the people, the kind of people we have in our organizations, the talent we have, the knowledge, and play off of that so that we can continue to be successful organizations. Not only get efficiencies, and when people talk about efficiencies, we know that means making some changes to be more efficient from a process and from a cost perspective, but using those efficiencies to drive growth. Over the years, Highmark's been successful in doing that. When we first combined as an organization in 1996, we had approximately 7,000 employees. Today, we're a $15 billion enterprise with over 22,000 employees throughout the United States. As I said, very diversified organization. Most of the operations and people are located in our core markets. Today, that's West Virginia and Pennsylvania, and soon to be, hopefully, Delaware. So we think the model has been good for our customers, good for the providers, good for the community, good for the employees. And we're looking forward to doing that here in Delaware. So I'll turn it back over to Tim.